If you thought the €9 meal was bad, 5 p.m. closing time is what's being suggested. So if this plays out, you could potentially leave the pub or the restaurant or the coffee shop or wherever you are at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And you know what likely happens then? It'll be the 12 pads of Christmas. All it'll do is fuel house parties. Out at 5, back to the houses. Like, what is the point of this? It's a closure without calling it closure. I get the concern, the cases, the new variant. But is this not what happens in a pandemic? Is this not always going to be the case over the course of the next 18 months? Are we not likely to have even more of this? And what do we do? Just open, close, open, close? Is this just going to be a series of these events and announcements and leaks and meetings that'll happen? People have done their bit. They've kept their nerve. They've got double vaccinated. They're begging for boosters out there today. And yet here we are again. I'm actually gutted for those in business today when I heard and listened to these suggestions overnight. And I'm gutted for their teams because I just think everybody is so deflated. And I'm disheartened as well. Like, if you are living alone, if you are alone, and you've got double vaccinated, maybe in the hope that you can actually go out and meet family or friends over the Christmas period. Like, I get it. I'm single myself. I live alone. I know there's people who are really disheartened and deflated listening to some of these suggestions again today. And I think the part that really bothers people is actually, when you think about it, like, what's the end game in all of this? You know, where do we go from here? Will government take NPHET's advice today? Because we've people who are now triple vaccinated. They've had the 2 vaccines, they've got the booster, and we're basically going to tell them today, according to these suggestions, you actually can't socialise after 5 o'clock in the evening. I know that I'm definitely struggling to see the game plan in all of this, but I think what's worse is that I actually think the government is too afraid to say no.